check. Late night campy. I do look like shit because I went kayaking about, I don't know, 5 miles and the sun was out. That's why, and I'm tired and it's late, but I look at all the asshole consulting requests I have due tomorrow and I had to get a jump on it or it ain't going to get done. I remember the days when I was begging and pleading for work. Then I found out the only way you get enough work is if you're your own boss, you see. You must come up with ideas. And you never beg. You never beg from the boomers. And now it's the Gen Xers. The boomers are starting to get, where am I? I'm going to vote for Biden. He's my. Although I guess Trump's a boomer too. So I rest my case. I rest my case. All right. A young man writes, "Dear asshole, please keep me anonymous. Love Bachelor Pad Economics. Good, you should. It's a great book. Thinking about purchasing some of your others, but I have quite an extensive reading list at the moment. Well, fuck those other guys and go read my books. There we go. That's my opinion. There we go. And good night, everybody. I'm currently doing marketing in a town, but I'm getting continuously drawn away from it due to retardation on the part of my superiors. What did I just say? What did I just say about bosses? Of course, it's my first marketing job, and maybe they aren't all like this. Oh, they are. They are. But I have a feeling you're laughing at my optimism right now. Yeah, I was optimistic and young. Think about transitioning into sales. Oh, you see, I'm a certified financial planner, not a financial advisor. Oh, there's a difference? I don't even know. Oh, I'm not in marketing. I'm in sales now. Oh, are you? It's like saying, "Oh no, I'm in HR. I stopped being a bitch." It's but I don't think that would be any more intellectually challenging. Nope, no, it won't, because it's the same thing. Unfortunately, even if I decide to go that route, I can't do that right now, considering all jobs are remote, and I'm too poor to afford a place with walls thick enough so that roommates can't hear every time I speak. If it's remote, can't you go into the middle of nowhere where it's cheap? And I know these are the sign of the times. Can't you like pull a millennial and go back home and live with mom and dad and save some money on rent? We didn't have the option to work remote. Okay. That doesn't make any sense what you just said. I can't do, unfortunately, even if I decide to go that route, I can't do that right now, considering that all jobs are remote. I'm too poor to afford a place with walls thick enough so roommates can't. Can't you find the place that has internet access? What about Edmonton? What about, oh, Labrador? No, that's a dog. Labrador? What the hell is the name of that province? New Brunswick? Newfoundland? Can't you go some far flung place with cheap rent and work? I'm not sure what my IQ is. Well, you should. Okay, your IQ is not that high because you failed a logic test there. I'm not quite sure what my IQ is, but my mother's is supposedly 144. Well, are you your mother? You're not? Well, then I guess you don't have your mother's IQ. Her grades could confirm this. Additionally, I've taken Mensa practice tests, and they always tell me I have a pretty good chance of passing or something along those lines. Well, go take a test. Go get tested. If you want a ballpark number, go take the queendom.com test. Guys, I really don't care what your IQ is. I really don't. Because that's not the ultimate deciding thing. It's whether you got a work ethic and you're logical and you're intellectually honest. I feel that I'd be good working with children. That woman, typically a woman, could have an IQ of 108. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. That's tragic waste of intelligence. You could have actually achieved something, but now you're going to become a social worker, just like every low IQ dipshit. You're going to save the children, because the millions of people, predominantly women, by the way, before you didn't do jack all shit. Matter of fact, it made it worse. But you're the chosen one. You're Jesus Christ. You're going to save all the widow children. Now, are you? So I don't know. Go get your IQ. Who gives a shit if you're now you're young. I'm being pretty hard on you because I too was a young dipshit and naive. But if you can't figure out a logic problem, oh, I don't know if where I can work. I can only work remotely, but rent is really high. If you can't solve that problem, then well, I don't care how good you do on a test. I was thinking about going back to school, but I can't see how that fits in with where I want to go in life. I'm still relatively young at almost 19. He's 18 and 3/4. But even with $18,000 in saving, that's very good for a young man your age. That's great, man. I'd still go into debt and prefer a lean existence. How much debt do you go into in Canada? Doesn't your pussy have a president and all the women and all the soy boys that vote for free shit? Isn't it like pretty darn cheap to go to school in Canada? I mean, you're paying Canadian dollars too. That's like pennies, right? I mean, don't you trade 3 goats for a school degree or so? Whatever the exchange rate is nowadays. Guys, remember Stephen Harper? Remember that? Those good times? Low unemployment rate, no debt, stable, huh? Remember that? That guy? Although my biggest problems with university is the potential wasted time and not knowing of something to major in that won't just be good for a job. That's good. I'm busting your balls, but this is an sign of intelligence. You didn't know what to study. Don't go. Don't waste your time. I got another question where the kid's asking, I only got 6 months left, but I think I'll change my major. Well, why didn't you think of that 3.5 years ago? College people are so smart. There, how's that? It's late night Cappy. I can't be. I got neighbors. I'm in the. Hang on. I'm back. Don't yay, David. Am I back? Yes or no? Yes or no? Just people say I'm back. Okay, thank you, Detroit. All right. It's good that you have chosen not to go to college because you don't know where you're going to study. That's brilliant. Everybody, oh, I gotta go to college, gotta go to college, gotta go to my parents. Oh, they'll kick me out. You thought about telling your parents? No, you should try it. Canadians are too polite to the father, mother. I would like to have a word with you. Eh? Although I have no problem attending school full time and working full time, as every moment I spend out of work is spent studying how to get better at everything anyway. Ultimately, I'd like to go down the entrepreneurial path and bring something new to the world. I'm extremely high in openness. All right. All these Meyer-Briggs, I'm even going to call it, even though you're Canadian, I'm going to call it that test, the Dr. Jordan Peterson test. It's helpful to him. It's bullshit otherwise. I'm high in sensitivity. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up about what you scored on some test. IQ is more important than that. I'll tell you that, right? Well, I'm a TNJX. Do you get off your fucking ass? Do you pull your head out of your ass? Do you realize what the real world economy demands? And do you go and major in that shit? That's it. That's all it is. This is truly a privilege problem where prissy little Westerners, what do I want to do? Fuck what you want to do. What does the world pay you to do? That's, oh my gosh, all these girls with college degrees showing their tits on the internet for money. Wow. I'm sure they all really wanted to do that. And I know someday you'd like to be an entrepreneur and you should become an entrepreneur, but what possible expertise or vision do you have? See, unless you are a wunderkind like Bill Gates and you have rich parents like Bill Gates or Elon Musk, rich parents like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. And I do mean wunderkind, like your dad took you, like a Tiger Woods, maybe not super entrepreneur, but your father was around and he tutelaged you, and like you're like, oh, I really like computers, and you're at that time and at that moment in that industry, you are not going to start jack fuck all shit. You'll have your lemonade stand, which is more intellectually more of a real entrepreneurial venture than, dude, bro, drop shipping. I don't know what my business is going to be, but I'm a major entrepreneur. You need to go into a field, preferably technology related. Could be biology, could be medicine, could be computers, could be aerospace, could be engineering, whatever. You become an expert in your respective niche within that field. And then you see demand for things that no one else has seen, or they see it, they're just too lazy to be entrepreneurial. And you say, I'm going to create a widget that helps cockpits seal better. That's entrepreneurship. Not, I just had my balls dropped yesterday, and oh my gosh, look at this. I have my little first pubic hair right there. Oh my goodness. Masha, I'm going to start a business. I watch Tiger Shank. Oh, all those shitty ideas that go into Shark Tank, not Tiger Shank. Shark Tank. It's late. And we sell potatoes, but they're sculpted to look like celebrities. I'll buy that for $10 million. You will not go down the entrepreneurial path. No. You need to become an expert in the field before you go down the entrepreneurial path, unless you were a wunderkid and your father was around. I'm extremely high in openness, so any path where all my ideas are going to get rejected in the name of corporate bureaucracies is not for me. That's cute, but you're going to tell the real world what's going to happen. The idea right now is I need to learn sales and marketing in addition to business related stuff such as writing proposals and accounting on the side. The only thing listed there is accounting. That's the only real skill you just mentioned. How do you mean learn how to write proposals? Go to Microsoft Word, open up proposal or business plan, and fill in the blanks. Marketing is basic as shit. Yes, it is. At least for common businesses, but I can't exactly learn sales just by reading about it. Dude, you don't learn. Okay. Marketing and sales, which are the same thing, by the way, and I don't dare one of you dipshit dude bro business guys tell me different. They're basically the same thing. They are and are not skills. They are not skills in the sense that you can go to school to study them. You can learn some shit online for free. You can get a marketing book and learn how it's all done at academic universities where the professor have never ran a marketing division in their life. Or you can just work at it, which is what you're doing right now. That's what, and this is the best way to learn. And now you learn, yeah, marketing's basic as shit. Yes, it is. Yet at the same time, marketing and sales, there is a skill involved. And I've known people, one guy in particular, he's a pretty good friend of mine. And he's brilliant at sales. But he didn't even go to school for marketing. He's just a good guy. He can read people. It's an art form that he has. And he sits and he thinks outside of the box. It's like, how do I incentivize people to agree with me? Now this is some ponytailed, washed up boomer fuck of a professor. You see, according to a study in 1975, a doctorate in marketing never worked a day in the private sector, but that's pretty much all of academia. This guy's on the front lines. He knows how to make people happy. He knows how to make people laugh. He thinks he's on his feet. That's marketing. There's a type of person that has it. You'll find out if you're good at it or not. You will. The way to find out is if you're really good at it, you're the number one salesman, and then they cut your commissions, and then they fire you because we can't have you. Then you're pretty good. You just got to go to the next company. And keep in mind, I mean, I already hate business majors. I already hate corporate people. I hate marketing. The only thing I hate more than marketing and sales is HR. Uh, but you're in a field that's just a bunch of fucking posers and wannabes, just a bunch of fucking losers. Now, there's some pros, there's some honest, hardworking men and women in sales and marketing. But at your age, what are you selling? Cell phones? What low grade shit have you gotten into? What utter crap have you gotten into? I mean, go work security, go into the military, go do something. I don't care. Go become a fisherman, something. And I shouldn't pick on you too much because you are learning something. You're learning marketing is bullshit. You don't need to go to school for it. But I don't know what this transitions to sales is going to be. Hey, do you make a lot of phone calls? Here's an example. You're on a car lot. You're selling cars. Do you know everything about the car? Have you taken all the cars for a test drive? Do you study up on it? Like this has this. Da, da, da. Are you honest with your clients? There you go. There's sales. You work harder than the other guy. It's a numbers game. Every guy's a salesman. Well, maybe not every guy. Every guy who approaches women is a salesman. You're constantly selling yourself. That's all you're doing. Not in that way, which I wouldn't judge. I'm saying you are selling. You're always selling to women. Hey, look, penis, mine, penis, mine. Let me tell you about the penis 2000. It's shiny. Goes from 0 to 3.5 inches in an hour and a half. All right. Which is one reason why I was thinking about getting a job in it. You go ahead, get a job in sales, see what happens. You might as well because you know what you want to study, either in college or trade school. That's fine. You keep working. That's fine. You know what? The ideal situation is you are that type of personality type that can sell. And if you're a good salesman, you don't need to go to school. You're making commission, you're making money. I think you just got to learn a little bit about business, like not accounting or HR or writing a proposal. Though that you have to learn on your own and go to not school, go to a library, go on the internet, and figure it out. You have to learn just what backstabbing pieces of shit you work with and your bosses. Your boss, it's sales managers. Oh my god, this is why you gotta get with a reputable firm. You know, not some strip mall telephone sales. I mean, I've just seen. I've had people contact me. One gal was like, and Tina, she said this, and Amy said that, and I can't believe it. And so this girlfriend, she tried to power back. I'm like, whoa. And I had to ask, where are you working? And it was, I forget what it was, but it was like something in a mall. And I'm just like, okay, all right. First, knock off that ghetto trash. Okay. I don't care what Tina and Power Broking said. I don't care. No one. I mean, that's what tipped me. I'm like, you're not working for Goldman Sachs, obviously. You have to make sure you're not working in this low grade slop where there's backstabbing. Oh my God, Amy, she's me. And you know, slicky Kevin in sales is like stabbing you in your back. You got to get to like a legitimate firm where there's a legitimate product that you enjoy and like that you can become an expert on and you sell it. Like you actually want to sell the product. Not to say that any experience is bad experience. Even if it's bad experiences, that's still good experience. You're going to learn. So I ask, what skills do you have that people actually want? Like, can you program, do accounting, fix cars? Or are you just a 19-year-old kid with no skills or formal training under his belt? And where is your dad? I should just ask that. Ed, do you want to join the military? And where's your dad? I can do all the marketing most employers request, and then some like writing proposals to get my plans pushed up. Good. PPC, SEO, copyright, email marketing, etc. Okay. If there's a field you want to go into, may I recommend you look up Seth Hymes, Hymes, indemandcareer.com or indemandcareers.com. He has a boot camp on digital marketing. that would definitely be worth you looking into, even probably taking his courses. You could take the course in, I think, in about a month. People usually take 3, and he gets results. People are, because that's digital marketing. Don't go to college. Look, if you're going to go to college for marketing, don't go take Seth's outfit, okay? Because his marketing is current digital now. You go talk to some washed up professor. They're using case studies from 1992 before the internet was even a thing. So it's good to get SEO optimization there. I'm quite good at them, as well as making about $14,000 on the average entry level salary. You can't live on 14,000, dude. Even Canadian. No matter how many polar bears you slay in caribou, you eat, you still $14,000. Not enough. About half the marketers don't have a formal education, as you could expect. Good for them. So me continuing studying makes me already have one up on them. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. You going to college makes you an idiot going to school for marketing and sales. Basically, I have no problem getting another marketing job if need be. Maybe not easily in this economy, but I've got one with no experience, with only 2 interviews when I was living 3 hours away before I moved. Had to take a train to get to this town. Sales should be similar, if similarly easy for entry. I sent out resumes as a test and got a 47% response rate. Good, you're doing something. That's great response rate. You may have what's it. You don't need to go to college for it. Don't really have anything else for other skills. No car repair nor accounting skills. Did some programming before, which came quite easily, but none of these will fit in a higher level position. Look at you. Kid at puberty yesterday. You think you're going to be in a higher level position. Look, kid, here's the deal. It's worth taking your shot at least once as a young man or a woman for sales and marketing. You could do it. There's a chance you have what's it. You're a good salesman. You're a good saleswoman. But if you fail, okay, party time is over. Land of make believe and yaya childhood. Do brewing. It's all over. Return your BMW 3 Series that you leased out because you had to impress people. You're not a successful realtor, by the way, sales again. Get your ass into school and start learning a skill people actually pay for. Sales is pulling teeth. I gotta pull your teeth. I gotta pull your teeth. I gotta pull your teeth. Hey, do you want life insurance? No, I don't have any heirs. Why would I want something when I'm dead? But you never know. No, I know I'm going to die and I won't care what happens. I don't need the life insurance. Or is it billions of young men and women who want to play video games will pay you $200 an hour to program them Sword Quest 10, Revenge of the Orky monsters, or a dentist. Dude, I know you're 19, okay? And you got to read the book Worthless. I got it here somewhere. Here it is. Go read this book. It's written in Canadian too. And learn some basic economics about how the real world works. And you can either get the real world to work for you, which means it's throwing money at you. I'll show you. Okay, men are programmers. Women show their tits on the internet. People throw money at them. A girl with a nice rack doesn't have to pull teeth to get guys to give her money. A guy with highly coveted programming skills has multiple job offers. He doesn't have to beg and plead. Salespeople, which is their job, I understand that, it's constantly begging and pleading. Clever begging and pleading, but still begging and pleading and pulling teeth. Right? Do yourself something really easy. If you fail at this current, it's okay to fail. Nothing wrong with failing. Failure is the key to success. But if this doesn't work out the way you want, you better spend at least an hour a night researching different professions to find out what your plan B is in case this marketing thing doesn't work. I would also strongly recommend, in addition to that, you go look up Seth Himes and his digital marketing courses. See if you can do that. That would be a much higher skill. And hey, man, you want to buy a car? No? Okay. As for my dad, he is kind of in the picture. Typical breakup story. Saw him every 2 weeks before I moved. Ultra agreeable, but I'm doing my best to transcend that. Well, there you go. It's not your fault. I'm not picking on you. I know why people reach out to, because their dad ain't around. That's why. Cappy, tell me what. Will you tell me what I want to hear? No, I'm not your mother. I'm not your teacher. I'm not your guidance counselor, and I'm not your labor politician. I am thy Lord, thy God, asshole consulting, and I will tell you the truth. And so, since your father wasn't around, thank God. If you guys had your fathers around, I'd have to work a real job. But yeah, no, I end it. So, what you're doing so far is very good. Not going to college because you don't know what you want to study. Outstanding. Figure out what you want to study if this marketing thing doesn't work. Keep working, keep hustling, try your best at sales. Maybe it's you. You can make a lot of money with sales. A lot of money in marketing. Right? Since you have a penchant for it, you seem to like it. Try Seth Himes' indemandcareer.com. See if that doesn't get you into this field you think you want to be in. But if this fails, you need to be preparing for the case that it does. And that's where that book Worthless comes in. And we don't play the touchy-feely, oh, what I want to do when I grow up. Oh, I want to major in my passion. All right, there we go. Let's get to the super chats. DJ Aftershock for $2. But DJ, you ever go to bed, man? $2. Take a class in Do Bro Business Law in college. You know what's funny, DJ? Well, maybe you know this, DJ, because you're familiar with the Twin Cities. You know the Carlson School of Management and the law school are right next to each other, and they have job fairs, but no one hires them. It's pretty funny. It's actually really funny. Oh, I don't know. That was 20 years ago. University of Minnesota is still a shit law school. Don't even bother. Oh, they're all pretty much shit. Charlie Zelenoff for $5. Son dropped out of college because of you. Had a bright future as a historian. Now he's joining the military. Awesome. Thanks, pal. You ruined my wife and my dream. What do you mean I ruined your wife? Wait, you lost me, Charlie. Your kid ain't ever going to move back home. You don't have to pay for his school. You don't have to pay for anything. Your wife. How'd I ruin your wife? Was she going to divorce you because your son joined the military? Oh, and your dream was that your son became a historian? Please tell me you're joking. You got to be joking. You wouldn't do that. It's nothing sadder than living vicariously through your children. Not that I accuse you of that, Charlie. You should be proud. You should, oh, this is my son. This is my daughter. Da, 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 da. But like if your life, and I know you're probably joking, but when people's lives are like completely, oh, I see this. My daughter, she's got Claire McAllister, and she got like typically moms. They're excited when their children get accepted to college. It's like, do you know how dumb you can be and get accepted to college? And she doesn't know she's gonna major in this stupid fucking bullshit. And I'm so proud. You need a pulse. You don't even need a pulse to get into college. Then the graduation. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so proud. She hasn't worked a day in her life, there, lady. Be proud when she buys her first house without the need for mortgage insurance. I'm farting right now. There we go. DJ Aftershock, $2. Dude, bro, I just got a palace in Connecticut after a 100-hour work week. Is that what they do from New York? They go up to Connecticut and they get a palace. Sam Whiskey, $5. If sales don't work out, he can work at the city morgue picking up bodies. They pay a living wage and a degree not required, or be a park ranger. Oh, I'm writing that down. County morgue. I have a list here. Obscure, where to go? Obscure but profitable jobs. Let's add that here. A morgue worker. That's the county, right? County, I'd imagine. Oh, there we go. DJ Aftershock, originally from Flint, Genesee. It was better than Minnesota. Flint, Michigan, I presume. All right, there you go. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. It's the last couple days before August ends, so that will be the last couple days before we stop advertising Reconnaissance Man. August is Reconnaissance Man month. Find out where you belong to live. Don't move to Flint, Michigan. Don't move to Michigan at all. Michigan, holy shit. That is a boring state. I will see you guys later, too.